Hey everybody, this is Steve with Steve Scott SEO here with another cool tool just for you. Today's cool tool is for Copyscape. Now, some of you may be getting blog posts written for you by third-party folks, or maybe you've got a website and you're wondering if people are maybe stealing your content or using your content on their own websites. Well, Copyscape's a really easy way to find out if anybody is either plagiarizing from you, or if maybe you had some blog content written by an outside party and they're giving it to you, to check to see if the content that they've written isn't copied from somebody else. It's a very simple site to use. All you've got to do is go to copyscape.com, COPYSTAPE.com, and you simply put in the URL of the page that you want to check. It could be your own page, it could be somebody else's page. I'm actually using a page here from Google. It's their web dev tool, their vitals page on their web.dev. And this is a tool that a website that I know that people have been grabbing quotes from. And so I'm going to show you how it works for them. You just type in the URL, hit go, give it a moment, and that's actually going to go out on the web, and it's going to say, hey, look, they're only showing, in this case, 10 results where there is some matching content from the primary page to other pages, all right? So you can see there's one here on clo.com, one here on WebYab, another one here on the Fix Media, SEO Roundtable, and so on. So it's a bunch of them here. And again, this makes sense. This is people quoting something from Google, right? So you'd expect to see a bunch of that. But this is your own website that you're checking out, and you've got some unique content that you've written, and you're finding this content on other people's websites. Well, then you may have an issue going on here, right? Because Google looks at content and sees who's got original quality content. And if maybe somebody else has picked up your content and they've got maybe a higher quality score, maybe they're a better website overall, they're an older website, they may get valued or ranked better than you because you're maybe a newer site and they've copied your stuff. The other thing that you can do with this tool, you have to log in, have an account with this, is you can check the content of text or information that somebody gives you. So here, for example, I've logged into my account. It's actually really cheap, all right? I give $10 at a time to run some of these Copyscape tools. And often I'll do this on, like I said, like blog content that I'm getting from third parties. If I'm hiring someone to write some content for me, especially initially when I hire somebody, I want to make sure that they're not copying stuff word for word, they're not plagiarizing anything and just sort of putting it into a piece of content that they give to me that I publish, because then I'm going to be the one that's going to be having a problem if somebody comes to sue me for copyright infringement, for argument's sake. So what you do is you simply go into the site, you log in, you type in the text here, or again, you can put the URL that you want here. You can even upload a file. So if you haven't, let's say someone gave you that blog post and they send it to you in an email, right? Just the content. You could take the email, or maybe it's a Word document, something like that, or text file, and you can upload that file. Just upload it by clicking choose a file, pick the file off your website. You see the various types of documents that you can upload into here, and they're max of 16 meg. But I just put in a sentence that I knew was from that same web page. Actually ran it already, and you see it actually cost me 3 cents, okay, on the 16 words. So it's really cheap to do this. We'll go ahead and spend 10, 15 bucks at a time. Just let them sit there for a bit. Doesn't really ever wear out or run out, as far as I recall. And I go ahead and search, and of course I get some of the same things as well, because this is where that particular piece of information was quoted. In fact, I quoted it as well in a presentation I gave the other day, which is why I grabbed the same quote here to see how many others may have also quoted it. And you see it's on a number of different sites here, 43 different results found, those 16 words. It's showing you can even compare the text. Sometimes people will just swap out or change a word or two to make it think, looks like their own, but tools like this are pretty good at figuring that out. So Copyscape is a great tool, super easy tool to use to check to see if somebody has taken your content, using it on their website, or maybe someone who's written content for you has, not really written original content, but just a sort of grabbing a bunch of different content from different places and kind of selling it to you as original content. Again, copyscape.com. Highly recommend this tool. If you get any value out of it, if you try it and check it out, please leave a comment. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you know some other tools like this as well that you'd like me to review too. Copyscape, great little tool, easy to use, reasonably priced, quick and fast. Just it pops things really fast and easy. And it's a great way to protect yourself from any kind of copyright infringement, or to find out or see if anybody else is stealing your stuff. All right. That's it for me and this cool tool. I'll see you next Tuesday for our next one. Take care now. Bye. So if you have a particular situation or challenge that you'd like my help with, please head over to stevescottseo.com and book a free 15-minute consult with me. Oh, don't forget to hit subscribe and like. See ya.